It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Heretic Brewing Company, and it's a bottle of their Gramarye Pale Ale. It's 4.4% ABV. They're based in Fairfield, California, and it's a lovely looking beer. I gotta be honest, I like the Heretic labels. Then two red eyes there, devilishly looking at you. It's 4.4%, as I said. It's a pale ale, and it won the 2012 Great American Beer Festival gold medal for the rye beer category. Excellent stuff. So, black cap, let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Wow. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. This stage of the review, I'd like to thank our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe are the largest online beer store in the UK. Lots of beer from all around America, all around Europe. If you've been away working, if you've been away on holiday, you've tried a few different styles of beer and you really enjoyed them, and you want to kind of try more of it back home in the UK, then the best place to find it, I think, is beersofeurope.co.uk. And that's not just because they're my channel sponsors, it's because the place is absolutely huge and they got a massive array of beers in their warehouse. So, beer in a glass, one finger, slightly off white head. It's near as white as damn it. A very dark, almost chestnutty coloured ale, slightly hazy with nice levels of carbonation. I think that the haze in the beer, it's a little bit kind of foggy. I think that's the rye in the beer probably doing that. But anyway, aroma. Blimey, that just smells fantastic. Wow. You get a lot of that rye. As I mentioned in a previous review recently, I've learned to kind of pick out the rye aroma very quickly in the beer. But rye mixes so well with American hops. It's such a trade-off, it's such a balance between that sweetness, that kind of spiciness from the rye, and then that kind of bitter hop on the back end. It plays together so well. So a nice kind of lemony, grapefruity aroma. Bit of orange peel in there. Bit of juicy blood orange. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh yeah. That is really good. It's really good because it's 4.4% ABV. It's jam-packed full of flavour, but it's because of the 4.4% ABV, there's not as much malt in there, there's not as much rye. It's not they're not packing all that malt in there to produce sugars. So it's a very refreshing beer. The water quality in the beer I'm picking up is really good. It's juicy and it's just really refreshing. That spicy rye up front with that malt works very, very well. It's a bit of a difficult one to describe, rye, but when you get used to it, when you start to taste it, you'll always know if there's rye in something in terms of beer, whether it's a stout, a port, or a pale ale like this, an IPA. It's a flavour that starts right at the beginning of the taste, and it's right there at the end. It's a longing, it's almost like a dull noise. It's almost as if, you know, like I got tinnitus in my ears, it's a constant ringing. It's like that, but in taste. It's kind of constantly there when you're drinking the beer. And I think it needs that because it's quite a powerful flavour. And hops are very powerful in the flavour, and that's what I want to talk about next. That lovely juicy grapefruity hop from the American hops. It's almost like a battleground between the rye and the hops. It kind of swaps back and forth. From the rye back over to the hops, back to the rye, back to the hops. And the aroma, as I said, that juicy kind of, that grapefruity, blood orangey flavour is coming through in the taste as well. So an excellent job. I'm going to pour myself a little bit more of this. A well put together beer, and I'm not surprised at all that they won the Great American Beer Festival gold medal for the rye beer category. So you can pick this up at beersofeurope.co.uk. Highly recommended from me. I think it's really good. I like the Heretic beers. I've had a few of them now. Yeah, what was it there? Hazelnut chocolate porter. That was an excellent beer. So, rating for the Gramarye Pale Ale. It's very refreshing, but it's packed full of flavour. Again, from that spicy rye to that American hops. If you want something full of flavour for a sessionable 4.4% ABV, then this is probably the beer that you should be looking to pick up. I'm going to give this a very solid 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.